This conference will now be recorded.
Go ahead.
Good morning, students. Thank you once again for attending this class. So, today we are going to learn about Rickettsia Part 2. So, what have you learned yesterday? You have learned about family Rickettsia and you have learned about typhus fever groups, right? So, once again, we will revise. First, what are these Rickettsia? What are these? These are gram-microbiology and obligate intercellular parasites. So you can detect these parasites within the cells. That's why they are called as intracellular. And this is transmitted by Rickettsia majorly arthropod. They are transmitted by vectors. Vectors may be of different types, such as they may be lice, fleas, mites, etc. Except Q fever. We have learned about classification, right? So, Rickettsia are divided into 4 main groups: Rickettsia, Orientia, Coxilla, and Ehrlichia. Rickettsia consists of about following species: prowazekli, typhi, Rickettsia, Connery, and Australis. So, these Rickettsia are mainly responsible for causing typhus fever group and spotted fever group. So, what have we learned yesterday in typhus fever group disease? We have learned about epidemic typhus, recrudescent typhus, and murine typhus. Murine typhus is also called as endemic typhus. So what have you learned about epidemic typhus? It is also called as louse borne typhus, which is caused commonly by body louse or head lice. What is the scientific name of the vector? Pediculus humanus corporus. What's the name of the bacteria? Rickettsia prowazekli. Okay, so for typhus, the common symptoms, what are they? Fever, headache, mites. So these are the common symptoms which will start one person acquires infection. Okay, so after an incubation period of about 4 to 7 days, you can see the common symptoms. After 5 to 6 days, rash usually appears. However, in epidemic typhus, there will be no rash on the face, on the palms, and soles of feet. Okay, so this is epidemic typhus. What is recrudescent typhus? It is reactivation of epidemic typhus. Okay, symptoms are all similar to that of epidemic, but they are usually milder. One fact, there will be no rash in recrudescent typhus. What's the another name of recrudescent typhus? Drill Simpson's disease. Okay, so next, what type of typhus have we learned? Endemic typhus, also known as murine typhus. However, this murine typhus is caused by what? Rat flea. It is not caused by louse. It is caused by rat flea named Synopsilla chips. Okay, so this you have learned yesterday. Epidemic typhus, recrudescent typhus, and endemic typhus. Next, you have learned about Neal-Moulsers reduction. Very important point for you to learn. What is this? It's an experimental test done on animals to see for the presence of typhus fever. Which type of typhus? Whether it is epidemic typhus or whether it is endemic typhus. The animal that you employ is guinea pig. Inoculate a sample of person who is suffering from typhus fever into male guinea pig. If it is positive, then the guinea pig acquires fever as well as there will be scrotal swelling, inflammation. Okay, this test will be positive only for endemic typhus, but not epidemic. Epidemic typhus is caused by prowazekli. Only fever, but no scrotal swelling is negative. Fever with scrotal swelling will be positive. Okay. Next, you have learned about spotted fever groups. How many are there? 3 spotted fever groups. What are they? Indented typhus, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, and Rickettsia pox. Indented typhus caused by Rickettsia gonorrhea, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, Rickettsia, and Rickettsia pox by Rickettsia. Vectors, indented typhus and Rocky Mountain spotted fever are caused by ticks. Reservoirs for both are rodents and dogs, whereas Rickettsia pox is caused by mice, and Rickettsia reservoirs are mice. So, up to here, you have learned in your yesterday's class, right? So today, we are going to learn about Orientia, Coxilla, and Ehrlichia. Okay, so Orientia consists of one species that is linked to man, that is Orientia susugamushi. Next one is Coxilla. So one, Bernete, Ehrlichia, 3 species, Senexer, Chafensis, and Phagocytophile. Okay, so these 3 we are going to learn in today's class. Orientia susugamushi causes scrub typhus. So typhus fever is usually caused by Rickettsia fever. Right? How many are there? Epidemic typhus, recrudescent typhus, endemic typhus. Another one typhus is there, that is scrub typhus. This is not caused by Rickettsia, but it is caused by Orientia. And the species that is causing scrub typhus is Orientia susugamushi. What is it? Scrub typhus or killer bite is an acute, severe fever-causing infection in illness is caused by Orientia susugamushi. So, scrub typhus is also called as killer bite. What is it? It is an acute, severe, fever-causing infection. So, the infection is very acute. There is high fever. Okay? And it is transmitted by sugar larva of mite. So, it is transmitted by larva of mite. The name of the larva is sugar larva. Reservoirs are rodents and squirrels. 6. It's a mite. It's larvae of this mite causes scrub typhus. Pathogens and pathology of scrub typhus. When the bacteria Orientia enters into your body, scrub typhus, Okay, during inoculation period, there is taper, which is maculopapular, along with an scar ulceration. Scar, what is it? It's usually black, surrounded by reddish edema. So, at the time of inoculation, where at which site the larva might sugar usually bites you. There, at first, there is a maculopapular rash with a scar formation. Later, bacteria invade local lymph nodes. Invasion of local lymph node leads to the enlargement of that particular lymph. After invading the local lymph node, they enter into the bloodstream, which results in the establishment of symptoms, which leads to intoxication. Then they invade the vascular epithelium, which eventually leads to organic hyperemia, systemic lymphadenopathy. Symptoms. What are the symptoms of strep? Yes. So what I have taught you, at the point of entry, where the mite bites you, there will be maculopapular rash and a formation of scar. So the first symptom that you can notice is a black spot or a scar site of cigar fever. Okay. Next, what will happen? When the bacteria enters into your body and multiplies, general symptoms usually appear, such as high fever, headache, cough, difficulty in breathing, abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting, and regional lymphadenopathy. If the case is severe, then the person may develop encephalitis and okay, so see this pathogenesis. So what is this? Inoculation. So what will happen when a mite which is infected with orangeous sugar mochi bites? At that site of inoculation, there will be a black spot or a scar. Next, what will happen? They invade the lymph node and spread by bloodstream. When that point takes place, general symptoms appear, such as fever, headache, all of it. Okay. Next, when it becomes severe, the person may develop encephalitis and pneumonia. Please see this. Can you see the scar? Not the scar, how it is. It is black dot in the middle, which is surrounded by reddish edema. Okay, the typal scar seen in strep typhus indicates the site of infection by mite, and the lesion is generally up to 1 centimeter in diameter and which consists of a central black scar when surrounded by slightly elevated red stripes. Okay, it may be either painful or pruritic. Surface may be present or absent. It may be painful or not. Strep typhus on the forehead. Clinical manifestations. Incubation period is about 4 to 21 days. It is first characterized by sudden onset of fever. 21 days. So 21 days means how many weeks? 3 weeks. So we can divide the symptoms into 3 weeks. In the first week, systemic, toxic, all common symptoms such as fever, headache, malaise, all this. Second week, they get worse and very worse type of complication. And third week, eventually there is convalescence. Specific features of an SCAR. Probability more than 60% of the people infected with this usually acquire an SCAR. And location, axillary fossa, inguinal region, perianal region, scrotum, buttocks, and appearance. It is usually surrounded by red areola and covered with a black. How will you prevent typhus? What are the reservoirs? Rodents, right? Rodents are the reservoir. So, best to ensure that there are no rodents. Next, pets should be cleaned properly. If you have a cat, a dog, or anything, if they are pets, clean them properly. Keep your skin covered properly if you visit a zoo. Okay. Get blood tests done for scrap typhus if there is undiagnosed fever for over 1 week. Keep in mind, PUO. What is it? Rickettsia of unknown origin. Even scrap typhus will come under PUO because it is a type of undiagnosed fever. Okay, so this is about scrap typhus. All of you understood? Right? So what is scrap typhus? It is caused by Rickettsia species Orangia susugamushi. It is also called as killer bite, which is an acute, severe fever-causing infectious. Which is the vector? It is transmitted by the bite of larva of mite. What's the name of the larva? Sugar larva. Who are the reservoirs? Rodents. Okay, they also act as carriers along with spherozoans. Pathogenesis and pathology. What will happen when a sugar larva, when a bite, which is infested with Orangia susugamushi, bites you? At the site of inoculation, there will be a black spot or an scar. Okay, later, the bacteria which is present in mite feces. What is the name of bacteria? Orangia susugamushi. They invade the lymph node and spread viruses. Once they enter the bloodstream, general features usually take. What are they? High fever, headache, cough, difficulty in breathing, all of this. Okay, so all of these will take place during the first week. During the second week, severe complications will be there, such as encephalitis and pneumonia. Even if you treat it, eventually during the third week, there will be convalescence. Okay, next, how will you prevent it? To ensure that their neighbors, the reservoirs, carriers are usually rodents, squirrels. So, best to ensure that there are no bugs. If you are having any pets, always keep them clean. If you are visiting any zoo or you are going for trekking anywhere where wild animals or wild rodents are present, cover your body properly. And get your blood tested for typhus fever also if you are having fever, but all other tests are usually negative. Naturally, if you are having fever, what are the blood tests that they will conduct? Yes, they will test for you if you are having typhoid fever or any other fevers. Right? If all the common fevers are negative, you get yourself tested with scrap typhus. Also, take the person's history, whether he has been in a zoo or a jungle or trekking, or if he has any pets, or if he has on his body any type of black scar. Anyway, take this and try to diagnose pyrexia of unknown origin. Next one, Coxella. Coxella causes Q fever. So in the first point, you have learned one thing. All the diseases which are caused by Rickettsia family are usually arthropod-borne diseases, except Q fever. So this, okay. So this is closely related with Legionella and Rash. Q fever may be asymptomatic in humans and develops either as an acute infection or as a chronic infection. Morphology, they are usually small, pleomorphic cocobacillus. The small replicating cells will mature to large variants, which then evolve to stable spores. How does man acquire infection? By inhalation of airborne particles. So see here, man acquires infection through airborne particles, but not through vectors. Okay? And Coxella proliferate in the respiratory tract, and then they disseminate to different organs of the body. Common features. It is usually characterized by pneumonia and granulomatous hepatitis. Most chronic infections manifest as endocarditis. Antigenic variation is usually exhibited by Coxella herniae. And also, this bacteria is extremely stable even in very harsh environmental conditions. Rickettsia can consist of mammals, birds, and textiles. Now, we have learned about the Coxella infection. Q fever may be either acute or acute. Acute disease usually is characterized by influenza-like symptoms. All influenza-like symptoms, fever, cough, cold, etc. Or atypical pneumonia, hepatitis, pericarditis, myocarditis, and meningitis. Whereas chronic, no influenza-like symptoms, but endocarditis, hepatitis, and pulmonary. Q fever, also called as puerperal fever. It is the self-limiting flu-like syndrome with a high fever of 40 degrees centigrade and primary cells are wild types, such as title, sheep, and they usually show non-cross-reactive antigen with non-mosaic. And bacteria usually live in the macrophages of vertebrates. So when Phillips test is usually from Coxella herniae. 6. Q fever. How do they enter? They do not enter by any bites, but entry takes place by inhalation of infected aerosols. Infected aerosols from infected sheep cattle. Next, they enter into the bloodstream and then spread to different parts of pneumonitis, endocarditis, and in man, exists is absent. So we have usually learned that this Q fever is transmitted by aerosol from infected sheep water cats, right? So, pasteurization of milk, which method is better? Pasteurization with oldest method is not effective. Flash method is usually effective. Okay, now the common symptoms of Q fever are headache, chills, pneumonia. Severe complications, endocarditis, meningitis, and encephalitis. They can cause that infection. And sometimes, after a long period also, they can cause infection. Lab diagnosis. Lab diagnosis consists of about direct immunofluorescence methods. Polymerase chain reaction. Yes, PCR. Gold standard Genus. However, isolation of the organism is dangerous. Therefore, we do not isolate the organism, but we perform polymerase chain reaction to detect the presence of genetic material present in organism. Treatment. Q fever can be treated with tetracycline and also a combination of drugs such as rifampicin and either doxycycline or methoprene sulf-methoxazine. Okay, so this is Q fever. Next one, Ehrlichia. What is this Ehrlichia? So, Orangia finished. Orangia susudamoshi. What does it cause? Streptococcus. Next, Q fever. That's also over. Next one is Q fever is caused by oxalar burnet. Next, Ehrlichia. These are nidal intracellular bacilli transmitted by tick. Right. So this is also transmitted by tick. Ehrlichia is also transmitted by arthropod vectors. So with Rickettsia, 4 eggs are there. Rickettsia. Next, for Rickettsia, Foxilla, Ehrlichia. All of them are transmitted by arthropod vectors, except Foxilla burnet. It is Q fever. It is usually transmitted by inhalation of infected aerosols of cat. Okay, now this Ehrlichia. And 7 3 specific. What are they? Ehrlichia staphensis, Ehrlichia senexum, and Ehrlichia phagocytophilia. Ehrlichia staphensis causes monocytic ehrlichiosis and causes tropism of monocytes in blood and tissues. Next, Ehrlichia sinensis also causes monocytic ehrlichiosis as well as lymphoid hyperplasia. Whereas Ehrlichia phagocytophilia causes granulocytic ehrlichiosis. So you see this, staphensis and senexum usually parasitize monocytes, whereas phagocytophilia parasite granulocytes. Ehrlichiosis. Ehrlichia staphensis is the most common one, which causes human monocytotropic ehrlichiosis. Ehrlichia eventually has also been identified. This ehrlichiosis is usually transmitted by Lone Star tick. Scientific name Amblyomma americana. See on the top, there is a picture of a tick. See, in the middle of a body, there is a star-like. Next, reservoirs. White-tailed deer is a major cause for tick species. Infections usually take place in coyotes, dogs, and goats. Next, proposed life cycle for the agents of heat. How do they transmit the infection to man? Okay, this is infected or uninfected female Rickettsia. They usually pass on eggs. From the eggs, larvae. What are the reservoirs? Rodents. Right? From rodents again to ticks, or from ticks to man. Anytime man can acquire infection. Early sheasis onset occurs 5 to 10 days after tick bites, and rash is observed approximately in 33% of patients. Next. So this is all over. Sentences. Bartonella is the last one. What is this Bartonella? Bartonella is an species that you're going to learn in Rickettsia family. And these are usually gram-negative bacilli transmitted by arthropods and invade endothelial cells and blood cells. 3 species are there: Bacilliformis, Quintana, and Hensler. Bacilliformis causes Oroya fever, which is characterized by fever, hepatosplenomegaly, and hemorrhages of lymph nodes. Quintana causes strength fever or 5-day fever. This point is very important. 2 marks questions. Strength fever or 5-day fever. Your answer is Bartonella quintana, which belongs to Rickettsia family. Okay, it is exclusively a human disease and no animal disease. It is usually transmitted by body louse when infected. Larvae are usually dropped on the skin. Symptoms: fever, headache, malaise, rash on the chest. Convalescence is usually. This is body louse. All of you have seen this, right? Head louse, body louse. Okay, almost same. So, among Bartonella, one is Bacilliformis. What does it cause? Oroya fever. The second one is Quintana, called as French fever or 5-day fever. Next one is Hensler. This is the last one. It is also called as cat scratch disease. You usually contract this disease when an infected cat bites or scratches. Okay? And it is usually characterized by cervical and axillary lymphadenopathy and vascular nodules on skin, and this is usually severe in HIV and immunocompromised tissues. See, this is a cat scratch disease. Lymphadenopathy. Okay. Next one, serology. Well, Ricketts. This is a very important question. For you, 4 marks or 2 marks, this will come. The test is based on the principle of heterophile agglutination test. Non-motile strains of Proteus are also selected, and Proteus strains OX19, OX2, and OXK are usually selected. This is usually due to sharing of alkaline stable carbohydrate antigen by some Rickettsia into certain strains of Proteus. What is the principle? Heterophile agglutination test that usually detects antibodies in rickettsial fever which cross-react with some strains of protease. Why do they cross-react with protease strains? Protease is an enterobacter, right? It belongs to Enterobacteriaceae family. Why? Because due to shedding of alkaline stable carbohydrate antigen of Rickettsia and or antigens of non-motile strains of protease. They usually share Rickettsia species and some non-motile strains usually share a common characteristics. That is why we will use this in the list. First, you take a person who is suspected of having Rickettsia infection and mix the patient's serum with that of antigens of protease. What are the antigens of protease? OX19, OX2, and OXK. And you see for agglutination. Did you understand? Okay, an easy method. How will you do blood grouping? You take your blood and you do with antigens, right? What are they? You do with A, B, as well as with rhesus factor, right? And you see for agglutination. Same in this case, what do? You take the patient's serum and you take antigens of protease 19, K, and 2 and see if there is agglutination or not. In the case of epidemic typhus, with protease antigen 19, there will be a very strong agglutination. In the case of Brussels disease, there will be very weak agglutination. In the case of endemic typhus, strong agglutination. Okay, so you have seen this OX19 for both epidemic and endemic. All the reactions are same. OX19, OX2, OXK. Then how can you differentiate between epidemic and endemic typhus? Your answer, Neal-Mercer's reaction. Animal experimental test. We take. Okay. Next one is spotted fever group. Spotted fever group brought protease antigens 19 and 2 will be positive but not strongly positive. In the case of strep typhus, only K antigen will be positive, 19 and 2 will be negative. Prophylaxis. How will you prevent Rickettsia infection? Control of vectors and destruction of animal reserves. Okay, so that's all, students, for today's class. This is all for Rickettsia chapter. I hope all of you have understood this chapter. Okay, this is a very important chapter. All of you, please refer. It will come for you for essay questions as well as when they ask for you Rickettsia of unknown version. To add a few points about what script is. Okay. So please study about typhus fever groups, spotted fever groups, and what is strep typhus Q fever. Sorry, for Q fever, you have to write about Rickettsia of unknown version, not strep typhus, Q fever. And next one is this Bartonella is very important. Okay, Bartonella, what is 5-day fever, or what is trench fever, and what is cat rash disease. Please learn these few points. Okay, thank you once again for coming for today's class. That's all for today.